Hey, Fez, you said you had some new numbers. Some new numbers are out there today.
Yeah, they're talking about Dick Cheney's approval rating. So low. 18% is where Dick Cheney's at. Now, they said that his popularity numbers are tied with Michael Jackson's in 2003 when the latest molestation charges started to appear. And Dick Cheney's numbers are actually lower than O.J. Simpson's were in 1995 while O.J. was on trial for double murder.
O.J. had the black vote. You had to give him that. Earl and his people were with him 100%, where only child molesters were with Michael Jackson.
So, yeah, Dick Cheney's numbers, tied with Michael Jackson, lower than O.J. Simpson. He was lower than Nixon when Nixon resigned.
Wow.
He's in a statistical tie with Paris Hilton.
I didn't know she was doing that bad. I thought people liked her.
Yeah, she's at 15%, and he's at 18%.
Yeah. So you can be at 15%. If those 15% buy your products, then you're a gigantic star.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. Because 15% of 300 million is a hell of a lot of people to dig you.
So basically, the only people Cheney is beaten is Fidel Castro, who's at 9%.
Fucking Fidel Castro. 9% of Americans like Fidel Castro. That's an amazing number to me.
It seems really, really big for El Jefe.
I really don't like him, but I do kind of admire the fact that he's gotten away with this gimmick for so long. There's got to be some kind of grudging respect there.
I think his numbers shot up to 9% when he ditched the fatigues and started wearing tailored suits.
See, I don't know. I like fatigues. I like it to act like the war will start at any second. And then also acting like he would beat us in a fight. Just cracks me up.
I don't know what it is, but every time Fidel Castro comes to New York, particularly in the Bronx, the place goes nuts. They love him.
Earl, that was in 62.
No, I mean, it was a couple of years ago. He went to the Bronx and was treated like a hero.
Fidel was here?
Yes.
Why didn't we nab him?
Look that up, Dave. 2 years ago, he was in the Bronx, you're saying.
No, I swear to God.
Maybe that's what got him
came
up
to
to
New
9%.
York. I think he was speaking at the UN or something, or for whatever reason. He went to this place in the Bronx, treated him like a hero.
Yeah.
And then the other person that Cheney was ahead of, he was ahead of Yasser Arafat's 2002 numbers, at Yasser at 7%.
Again, 7% of Americans got a big kick out of the terrorist Yasser Arafat. We're at least fucking 10% of this country is loopy.
That must have been when he was barricaded inside his compound.
Hey, Chris, you're on Run It Fest. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Ronnie, great talk to you, buddy. Hey, it was Arafat that came about 4 years ago, and he went to the UN. It wasn't Castro. And Giuliani went over there to arrest him, and the State Department got involved because it'd be an international incident, man.
Yeah,
so
you're
that's
not.
what happened
Yeah,
right
when
there.
people show up at the UN, you're not allowed to fucking bust them. The local police force is not really
Yeah, I think
welcome.
he went to
So you're
I think he went to
saying
a ball game or something.
so Castro wasn't riding around the Bronx waving to people like Earl said. Go ahead, Earl.
No, it was September of 2000 when he visited New York.
Who did?
Fidel Castro.
And where did he go?
He went to...
I bring Bronx Johnny in here. I got to see. If I'm going to believe anything, I'm going to go by Bronx Johnny. Because the man is practically the unofficial mayor of the Bronx. Bronx Johnny, do you remember this at all? You people running in the streets and jumping up and down for Fidel Castro?
I don't remember jumping in the streets. I know he went to Jimmy's Bronx Cafe.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much booed by a couple of people.
Yeah. So
It wasn't celebrated.
yeah, I don't know any Cubans living in this country who are crazy about Castro. How does he do with Latin Americans as a whole?
From
Do
what
you
I
like Castro?
I don't mind. He used to be a decent pitcher, so I guess he's all right.
Yeah.
About
So you're just really going to go off his ERA,
Yeah.
nothing else.
And those Cuban teams that always puts a winner on the field.
Yeah, well, you can't fight with that. Here is John. John, you're on Run It Fez. How you doing, buddy?
John, what you got, pal?
Yeah, it wasn't Castro. That was Clinton.
Yeah,
Clinton was in.
yeah, when Clinton went to the Bronx, people were jumping up and down. That's probably what you saw, Earl.
Going insane for him.
You get Clinton and Castro confused. Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Run It Fez.
Hey, I think Earl's right. I went to a Yankee game and saw Castro throw out her first pitch.
See, that ain't going to happen, Earl. You're not going to see Castro welcomed that way.
Maybe it was just someone else in a beard, heavyset guy.
All right, what do you got here? This is all you've been able to come up with so far?
So far, he was not in the Bronx in 2000. He was in Harlem in 1995.
Earl, is that what you could be confused with?
It's possible. I mean, I remember him coming to New York.
Mm-hmm.
That I do remember in 2000.
Clinton? If you mean Clinton, I'm going to agree with you. It's the Castro thing that's got me thrown off, Earl. The fact that you act like people were going crazy and hats were flying around and he was waving out of the back of a car, I'm just having a hard time believing.
Was Castro with his daughter Chelsea, Earl? Because that may be where your mistake was.
Yeah. Was Castro getting his knob done by a big fat girl?
No.
Because you might be thinking of Bill Clinton. Hey, did Castro have an ugly dyke wife that also wanted to take over Cuba? Because you might be thinking of Bill Clinton.
Fat-ankled senator type.
Yeah. Was that it?
Did you hear Castro? They bought a house in Westchester.
Yeah. Is that what you're thinking of?
Possibly.
Did Castro grab his chest and start yelling, my heart, my heart? Because it might have been Bill Clinton.
Remember those commercials that Castro and the first George Bush did together for tsunami relief? Those were good.
When you saw Castro, when he took a cigar out, did he rub it in a fat girl's twat? Because that might have been, that wasn't Castro then. That was Bill Clinton. That's what you were thinking about.
You got to be able to tell the two apart.
Here is Ryan. Ryan, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Earl, what are you, a racist against all Latinos? Look the same, too. You're thinking of El Duque was in the Bronx in 2000.
Yeah, you're thinking El Duque. He was fucking great, but he never ran Cuba. He was a pitcher.
Castro can't remember his birthday.
Yeah, well, you know. George, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Earl, did you see Fidel Castro drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's?
Was his hair perfect? Think about it. Here's Nathan. Nathan, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Earl, it was not Castro. It was Red Fox from Sanford & Son was in Harlem.
Let me ask you this. At any point, did Castro grab his chest and start yelling, I'm coming home, Elizabeth? Or was Castro running a junkyard? Maybe that's what you're thinking about.
Did he have a really ugly sister-in-law named Esther?
That he was going to shove her face in some dough and make gorilla cookies?
That doesn't sound like Castro.
No. That sounds like Red Fox. Look into it, would you?
Did he do a spinoff called Castro Arms? No.
John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, it was Chavez, president of Venezuela, that everybody's jumping up and down for.
Was it Che?
Chavez.
Hey, Jason, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to say, guys, I think it's the funniest fucking thing in the world when Castro comes out in his evil dictator hat and coaches Little League Baseball. I love him because of that.
Here's Franco. You're on Run of Fez.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Earl, I think I saw Castro playing saxophone on stage once with sunglasses back in '92.
Back with Arsenio? Is that when you saw him, when Castro came on Arsenio with those black Ray-Bans on?
Yes, that's quite possible.
That was Clinton.
Castro doesn't play sax.
Here's Jay. Jay, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys, last 4th of July, I saw Kim Jong-il at Dollywood.
See, Earl, see the shit you're starting right now?
He likes the roller coasters.
You gotta focus, brother. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Kevin, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, was Castro the one that didn't have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky?
Yeah, because face fucking is not a sexual relation. Is that what you're talking about? Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
I miss Communist Fez.
Me too, but he'll be back.
He fell.
Hey, I just saw Castro at the F.H. Riley's on Saturday.
Earl, you got to focus on where you saw this Castro at.
Yes, sir.
Or do you think you could just yell out things and no one's going to check up?
You might start a panic. You start yelling, I saw Castro in the Bronx.
Earl's over there like Mudboat. I saw Castro. Grab the lady's purse. Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I think I saw him on Choose or Lose. There's boxers.
See, you got to watch out for that. If Castro was on Choose or Lose, Here's John. John, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, did Earl happen to see Castro at the funeral of his traveling secretary after he committed suicide? Because if so, that was probably Bill Clinton.
Yeah, that was fucking Bill Clinton that you saw.
Yeah, if you think it was Castro that introduced Hillary Clinton at Coretta Scott King's funeral.
Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, I saw Castro in Martha's Vineyard last week.
Yeah, he was hanging. Was that the time Castro was hanging out with Carly Simon, staying at her house?
Remember the time Castro got drunk and broke his knee at Greg Norman's house in South Florida?
Did you see Castro with Al Gore somewhere?
His running mate?
And maybe a little midget that was part of the cabinet? Because you might be thinking of Clinton. You know Clinton's not running Cuba down there, right, Earl?
Yes.
All right.
Perhaps I was confused.
Yeah. Harry, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey guys, I think actually Earl got confused. Castro was the one that won the eggnog eating contest at St. Patrick's Day last year.
Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I think I saw Castro banging that ugly Paula Jones. I could be wrong though.
You know what? I think with Paula Jones, because I saw her not too long ago, I would have a better chance of getting off fucking her if she was dead than if she was alive. I think the fact if she was alive would turn me off more than if she had already been dead for a couple days.
He has left a wake of trolls behind him.
Hey, Mike, you're on Run of Fez. Hey, at least none of us want to look at old girlfriends, Fez. I don't want to stick up for Clinton, but if they started to walk old girlfriends through here, we'd all feel a little embarrassed. Mike, are you with me on that one, Johnny?
Yeah.
I am definitely with you on that.
Yeah.
And actually, it wasn't Castro. I think you saw Slobodan Milosevic at Coney Island.
Don't even go near him. Don't even go near him, Earl. Hey, Mike, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Good, buddy.
Good. Just want to let you know I saw Castro at Grace Pie. He was ordering 4 hot dogs and a banana daiquiri.
I'm fucking starving right now for some Grace Papaya. We got any, Earl?
That could be arranged, definitely.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, last time I saw Castro was at his impeachment hearing.
All right, thank you very much. You might be thinking of Bill Clinton, Earl.
I might have been mistaken, yes.
Let me ask you this, Earl. You bring in one piece of truth to this show. I get to, Ron, come out with me tonight in the press room, see the Pretenders. That wasn't true. Oh, Castro was batting cleanup for the Yankees one time. That wasn't true.
I get my wires crossed up every once in a while, yeah.
I know, but you try to just pass it right by us.
Uncross them motherfuckers. Because you hand us this information, we find ourselves on air with it. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Castro playing with the Parliament Funkadelics a couple of months ago.
That definitely could not have been Castro with Pete Funk. Here's Tony. Tony, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Yeah.
We saw him in the Bronx, but they only showed him from the back, and he was yelling at George Costanza.
Earl, come on, brother. Meet us halfway here.
Earl, are you going to the opening for that Castro Library in Little Rock?
I believe that's... No, I'm not.
No.
Hey, Pinchy, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I saw Bill Clinton a few years ago when he was signing his autobiography, My Life.
You fucked it up a little bit, didn't you, bro? Here is, I'm going to just guess Penis. Penis, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's going on? I saw him bagging groceries with Elvis over in Fayetteville, North Carolina at the Piggly Wiggly.
I'd say, Earl, now no one's believing in you.
That Castro gets around a lot, Earl.
Just tell us one thing, Earl, you know to be true.
That I get my information screwed up sometimes.
Where are you getting it from, though?
The internet.
Hey, Earl, how close do you live to the shop, that MTV barber shop? That is quickly becoming my new favorite TV show.
I catch it in bits and pieces. Is it in Jersey or New York City?
No, it's in Queens. It's in Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, I probably know it very well, then. It's probably near my parents.
Yeah. You ought to go over and get your fucking head done sometime.
Wear a Ron and Fez t-shirt.
And you'll be laughing. No, these guys will fucking bust on you. I'm worried about you being with those guys. Bronx Johnny, have you seen the show yet?
Yeah, bits and pieces. It's all right.
What do you think?
The guys are pretty funny. You know.
What do you watch on TV, Bronx Johnny?
South Park, anything on FX and HBO, man.
Cheech and Chong?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you sometimes pretend that Cheech is your dad?
Sometimes I do.
I don't blame you.
That's fun.
Yeah. I hope someday you get to meet him. I really do. I will take a break. We'll come back and wrap up the show. Ron and Fez.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.